Hey everybody, I'm Eugene Driscoll, valleyindy.org. Welcome to Navel Gazing, the Valley Indy podcast. You'll see this message here when I go live. It's automated. I should probably turn it off, but I have to figure out how to do so. But this page is monetized through Facebook, and if you want to throw a couple of literal pennies at the Valley Indy, when you go to leave a comment, click the star. You can buy stars from Facebook for $5 and then make a donation of stars to us. Facebook writes us a check. So in a few minutes, there is going to be a public information meeting held by the Connecticut Department of Transportation on a Route 8 project that is supposed to start in the spring of 2023. It is a $77.3 million project. The purpose of the project, according to the state DOT press release, is to provide corridor improvements that bring this section of roadway, meaning essentially Route 8 from Seymour through Shelton, to current standards, to bring this section of roadway to current standards. Areas of improvement include roadway pavement, on and off ramps, roadway illumination, guardrails, bridge joints, and deck repairs, and other minor bridge rehabilitation. Detour routes will be provided should ramps be needed to be closed for construction activities or something like that. But the good thing is the experts from the DOT, the traffic gurus, supported by our taxpayer money, right? God bless them. They'll be explaining this whole thing in a couple of minutes. I guess I can put, that's a long URL. I'm going to throw in to the chat the story from the Valley Indy, it's just a press release I took from the DOT a few days ago, actually yesterday, that explains this. I'll share that if people want to take a crash course before the meeting begins. Oh, let me get rid of the digital GIF thing. I already said that, but boom. There's that. That'll show up down there. And then if you want to watch, you can also, there's links in there to if you want to watch this meeting somewhere else. I just thought this would be something different to try. You're welcome to post away and, tell me I need to shave, lose a couple of pounds, whatever you want. I'll be here. But anything you post, the comments aren't technically being seen by the people at the meeting. Just so you know that it's not like I'm at the meeting. I'm just taking the stream from YouTube, running it through this Facebook page. So we'll just wait 2 minutes, and I'm taking it from this. Actually, I'll put the direct link to where I'm getting this from in case it doesn't work or something like that. Can I do it here? Let me just see something here. What does this do? No, I think I have to do it over here. Well, you can get it this way. youtube.com/CTDOTofficial to go to their YouTube page. That's it right there. That's where I'm stream sniping from. So anything else about this should begin in 1 minute. Construction is anticipated to begin in spring 2023 based on the availability of funding, acquisition of rights of way, and approval of permits. Again, $77.3 million. Project is anticipated to be undertaken with 80% federal and 20% state funds. And that's it. So this is a virtual public information session. Going back to the DOT to see if they've started their stream. They haven't quite started yet. Perhaps I will do a song and dance. If you're just tuning in, I did a live stream earlier today at 12:30 with Mayor Cassetti, Sheila O'Malley, and John Marini, Corporation Counsel of the City of Ansonia. And we talked about progress being made to redevelop, to clean up, to demolish old factories, clean up any contamination, and get some 60 acres there in the heart of downtown Ansonia back on the tax rolls. You can check that out. I am sort of amazed. Facebook is so tricky because when I would do these live streams a couple of years ago, when the tech wasn't quite there, before the days of Zoom and StreamYard, we would easily get 1,000 people and we would have constant questions for the public officials who would come on. That's not the case. Facebook doesn't really love news organizations anymore, which is, I guess fine. Who needs democracy or any of that stuff? First Amendment, right? So it's now 6:00. I'm going back to that CTDOT YouTube page. I am not seeing them live. You might hear some noise on my end. My wife has to pick up some groceries in a second from the Seymour Stop and Shop. We always do those pickups. I haven't been in a grocery store in a while. It's very convenient. So I'm still not seeing anything there. They're calling this officially the Route 8 Design Build Project. Thursday, January 12th. They are having a question and answer. There's also another website for this called route8designbuild.com. route8designbuild.com. Try to throw that in somewhere as well. Get rid of that one. You can also visit this website for a ton of information on this project that's coming. This is like, we could be potentially stuck in some traffic on Route 8. Not that that's anything new. Later this year, as this $77 million project, assuming it moves forward. I was on Route 8 this morning and get a little rain on there. Forget about it. Let's see, I still don't see them. Derby to DOT. It's 6:02 p.m. Let me go to that website I just... construction alerts. Let's check out their website together. Share this screen. Go to the Chrome tab. Look, you can sign up for email alerts there. That's pretty cool. Not sure how to get rid of this, though. Interviews, resources, join us. Yeah, well, I'm trying to join you. Click to read about it. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that. Wow. There's an Ansonia patch. I didn't know that. But, well, there's a Zoom link too. Let's see. Oh, wait, maybe there's another thing here. Let's try that one. I just clicked another YouTube page, but it's also not there. This meeting will also, you guys all see that, right? It'll be live streamed right there. But I am not seeing it. This is captivating, huh? This is going as well as planned. I see a past live stream from 4 weeks ago, December 15th, the Eastern CT Corridor Rail. Then they had something about Danbury drainage improvements. Stop sharing that. The other option is to try to see if it's on Zoom at this point. Oh, but in Zoom, you had to register in advance. So it might be too late for that. Check my email real fast. Did anybody send me anything? It's now 6:04. Wow, it feels like I've been sitting here for 20 minutes. Anybody want to tell a joke? It's got to be, family, age appropriate, family friendly. Give it another minute. So according to the DOT, this virtual public meeting is concerning the Route 8 Design Build project. So I've got a phone call going. You want to see who this is? Let's try something different.
Attention, press any key or hold for an important message. Good evening, residents of the great city of Ansonia.
It's Mayor Cassetti.
Mayor David S. Cassetti calling to let you know that our long-awaited demolition of empty factory buildings in town is now underway.
I did a podcast with you.
The first of the structure.
That was exciting. Apparently, I don't know if you could hear all that actually because I muted my mic. Did that mute everything? That was Mayor Cassetti calling with a robo message about that project that's underway in Ansonia. So, okay. So it's 6:07 p.m. I'm not seeing anything from the DOT. Their site is not live, at least the YouTube version. Maybe they're meeting in Zoom and it's working fine there. But it is definitely not online. And the link they provide from their own website. There's an option to call in too. Wait, will this work? What if I do? That's a webinar ID. Huh. That's disappointing. Should I put out a tweet? Hey, DOT. Hold on, let's just check Twitter. Do they man the DOT seat or Twitter account at night? I'm not seeing anything. So no DOT. There's their page. That's home. We have something from 32 days ago. We got videos. I'm subscribed to them. It should be right here in their live section. Then if I go to the other link, go to present, go to share. Welcome to life as a local reporter, ladies and gentlemen. This is basically being a local reporter in Murphy's Law. Every type of like government, municipal reporting, court reporting, you name it. It's always hurry up and wait. And then it's like a trip to the DMV. Well, I'll tell you what, I am going to end this live stream because there is nothing to share. I'll keep an eye out. And if we see something, if I see something, or heck, if you see something, message me. But where you at, DOT? We want to hear about what you're doing at Route 8. Jason Perillo, Cara Rochelle, George Cabrera. If you're out there, tell them they don't have this on YouTube yet. They said they would. The other thing going on later tonight, Gene Falbo Sosnovich will be handing in a story from the public hearing happening in the town of Seymour up in Seymour, there is a developer looking to buy the Villa Bianca property, and the long-term plans are to open up a mental health treatment center there, like a residential facility there that would treat all types of mental challenges, including substance abuse. They have to add, in order for that to even happen, the first thing you would have to do, the town has to decide, the Planning and Zoning Commission, whether they want to add that type of use, or I'm sorry, that language to the zoning, the current zoning, basically. So there is a story on valleyindy.org about that as well. I know there's a petition going around opposing this by some neighbors. You know, Villa Bianca has been there for a very long time. But I guess people out here told me that it was once, Daytop or something like that was there? I had no idea about that. I just assumed it was always some type of catering hall. But I know the land is actually like a commercial / residential use, which is unusual. So that's the other thing happening. And, you know, I feel kind of bad now. If I knew the DOT, well, yeah, I was looking to stream this, because the other thing happening is the Seymour Fire Department is installing new officers tonight. That's happening at 7 p.m., about 50 minutes, at Seymour Middle School. They're also, there's new detectives and a bunch of new police officers. It looks like there's one detective and 6 police officers. That reminds me, I recently came across a story about a Seymour police officer, I think, suing because he was named sergeant and removed from being sergeant or something like that. So if you go to valleyindy.org, you can check out those stories. And again, I'm checking. This would be really embarrassing if I have the date wrong or something. Right? Thursday, January 12th. Today's Thursday, January 12th, right? At 6 p.m., right? Yeah. But it says if we miss the meeting, the recording will be posted online. If you want to watch the meeting, assuming it does make it to YouTube, you have a 2-week period after the meeting ends where you can share your thoughts officially with the state DO. Now my mind is going to conspiracy theory. Did they just not post this because they knew I was going to carry it? Nah, they wouldn't do that. Technically, I'm stream sniping, but it's a taxpayer-funded broadcast, right? So I always get a little sketchy with like the CIAC. Like, we used to cover sports a little bit. They started to get a little like sort of throwing their elbows around about who could cover high school sports. I always thought that was a little anti-First Amendment, because we pay for the schools, and we're paying for the equipment, we're paying for the games. Why can't local news just go in there and broadcast a game? Really stinks is that now this video where nothing happens is going to be sitting on top of my Facebook page for the next 12 hours. Maybe this is God telling me this is just not going to work. Yeah, so what time is it? 6:13. That's it. 13 minutes. I'm done. You'll be getting a strongly worded letter, CTDOT. Where's Rick Dunn? Hold on. Let's see something here. I'm trying to think, who do I know at the CTDOT? That would be nobody. Let's see though. What's that governor? Let me message Jody Rell. Hey, Governor. I'm doing this. The DOT meeting. I just did all caps by accident. I don't mean to sound angry. I'm sorry, Governor Rell, or ex-Governor Rell. About Route 8 is not on YouTube, FYI. All right, so I just emailed Governor Lamont, former Governor Rell, former Governor Daniel Malloy. See if we can get something done. Maybe they canceled it. Maybe they canceled the project. Maybe they would forget it. Forget it, Valley. We threw you some spare change to take down some buildings. That's all you get. Not doing nothing about Route 8. Go take the train. Give 1 second to see if the Illuminati gets back to my text message. Of course, like now I have 7 people watching. Hey, where were you 7 people when we had Mayor Cassetti on here and we were showing maps? We had aerials of the 60 acres there, Ansonia Copper and Brass. It's very informative. Don't judge me by this. I'm going to cough. Excuse me. I'm also finally coming down with whatever virus has been, not COVID, infected my family for the past 2 weeks. I finally got it, finally caught up with me. I don't feel well. But here's their awesome website. If you go to Route 8 Design Build, you can find out. I mean, it's interactive. I was saying earlier before I interrupted myself, I do like the way these utility companies are doing this. They're really making interactive, easy to access websites that detail this stuff. And if you go to Route 8 Design Build right now, you can sign up for email alerts. I'm going to do that. But here's some project plans. Notice to proceed already happened. Final design submittal will be in February. I love all the bizarre steps that these crazy projects take. So whenever you ask where it is in the process, it's always in some bureaucratic, like, I don't know, crack zone. Anticipated design. So this is the important one. Spring 23 is anticipated construction start, and then going all through the summer, and then ending around Christmas. So right now, you current project status. Work will be completed by taking lanes during off-peak hours. So maybe it won't be a totally traffic jammer type thing. Again, here's the public information meeting I was hoping to. That's probably happening on Zoom, but did not get carried to YouTube from what I can see. I keep going back and pressing. No, it's not there. All right. Route8designbuild.com. I'm sure this will show up at some point. One other thing I can do is let me see if anybody emailed me. I mean, I would just go right to Zoom, but it says I have to register first. All right, I'm done. You've disappointed me, CTDOT. Disappointed me greatly.